You can't find me. We are standing by the entrance now. The strap of my luggage is digging. You work 12 hours for this one moment. They don't need to rush anymore. You see me and you know I'm ready. The long shift is behind me now. My heart is finally taking its time. They don't need to rush anymore. You see me and you know I'm ready. The long shift is behind me now. I'm just breathing in this slow air. I feel like I've actually made it. Since 6 this morning I couldn't stop. Before I could come back to you, I'm tired, but I've never been so sure. You're waiting for me to say something first. I'm just breathing in this slow air. I feel like I've actually made it. My heart is finally taking its time. I am staying right here with you. I don't mind that you're just staring. We have all the space we need. I'm proud of how I got home. The pressure in my neck is letting go, but look at how calm I've become. I am not afraid of the silence. They just wanted to see your face. I am staying right here with you. I don't mind that you're just staring. I'm glad I pushed through the day. My boss kept calling out my name. The line wouldn't stop growing for hours. I thought I might break from the speed, but I kept thinking about this view. We have all the space we need. My heart is finally taking its time. I did what I had to do today. I am exactly where I should be. The day is over and I'm here. I'm proud of how I got home. I really messed things up, didn't I? For us. I mean, I know. I can stop my racing thoughts now. I am leaning into the peace. I'm just glad to be home. They're gonna set these bags down.
I lean back against the plastic. The clock says 2 in the morning. Yeah, we just put the key, started the engine and headed out. The dashboard glow is the only thing keeping me company while I drive. Everything feels so far away, and I like it. The static on the radio sounds better. I'm turning up the dial now. Nobody knows where I am. I'm not afraid of the volume. I haven't written a word in months. Every idea just stayed too small. I used to try to hide, but now I want to occupy every single inch of this car. The air is getting easier to catch. becoming something bigger than before. I spent years making myself tiny. I'm stretching out into the dark. The static on the radio sounds better. I'm turning up the dial now. Nobody knows where I am. The road just goes on forever. Everything feels so far away, and I like it. I'm not afraid of the volume. The road just goes on forever. I'm shouting at the steering wheel. My voice has never been this certain. I'm taking up all the space. This is what I was missing. Streetlights pass me by like ghosts. I don't care about the destination. I'm just glad to be out. My mind is open and wide. I can see the colors again. The slump is staying behind me. I am much more than I was. The melody's getting even louder. It's pushing against the very metal. I used to be a closed book. I'm shouting at the steering wheel. Oh, everything feels so far away, and I like it. I'm growing into this moment. The sound is making me whole. I am enough for this life. The past is just a phase. I'm enjoying the way I am. The vibration is my favorite thing. I'm not coming down tonight. My voice has never been this certain.
Enough? We're gonna talk about this now. I caught you looking and I snapped away. The air in here is getting hard to find. You have a face I can't quite ignore. I don't know why I got so scared. Now I'm just staring at my own hands. Now the gears are spinning too fast to grip. The pressure is breaking, the lock, my racing thoughts are starting to fade. I can't carry this tension today, there is no space left to hide. The frantic noise is finally fading out. I'm tired of fighting my own mind. Everything I was afraid of just vanished. I am sinking into the center of it. The buzzing has reached its peak. Can we just let go? Stop trying to find the words and just let go. The panic has run out of steam. I'm okay with not having a plan. Just let the high hum take over. I'm giving up the ghost tonight. I've been on edge for 7 days straight. Now the gears are spinning too fast to grip. It's like I've surrendered to the static. You're still just across the way, but the shaking has started to stop. The words I had are turning to salt. I caught you looking and I snapped away. I'm losing the thread of the mess. I am drifting away from the shore. The worry has nowhere left to live. I'm done trying to fix the leak. There is peace in the middle of it. Stop trying to find the words and just let go. The world is turning into a song. I'm resting in the slow song. I don't have any more to give. I'm leaning back into the dark. The hum is filling up the empty gaps. The air in here is getting hard to find. You have a face I can't quite ignore. I don't know why I got so scared. Now I'm I'm just staring at my own hands. It's like I've surrendered to the static. You're still just across the way. Stop trying to find the words and just let go. You looked and I looked and that's fine. The spinning has turned into a float. I'm finally breathing a different air. So letting the tide take the lead. Can we just let go? Guess I shouldn't try and turning. But thanks for being you, y'all. I am ready for the noise to quit. The tightness in my chest is gone. We are floating on top of the gray, but the shaking has started to stop. It was just that one tap against the wood. Now we are horizontal while the speaker hums above. Every plan I had for love is falling now. I just let the low vibration take the wheel. The truth comes out easier when it is late. The ceiling is shaking with a beautiful low tone. The last bus has a stranger carrying all that career freight. But I am losing track of my hands after all. Forget the names we made for our own lives. None of that vanity or that hunger survives. I am drifting out past where the person ends. I can't feel where I end. The rhythm is making the air turn into gold. I have never been this happy to be unknown. I can't feel where I am. And this room begins. We are one solid thing in this pitch black hour. My limbs are just part of the atmosphere now. The song has turned the air into a heavy ink. It was just that one tap against the wood. But your music is much louder than my own pride. I have nowhere left for the restless man to hide. I didn't think I could ever be this still inside. We wouldn't tell you this while the sun was out, but I am done with what I thought life was about. Now we are horizontal while the speaker hums above. Lost in the middle of a very lonely crowd. I am not sure where your shoulder stops being mine. Every plan I had for love is falling out. I just let the low vibration take the wheel. I can't feel where I end and this room begins, leaving only this massive humming in the dark. There is no me left to worry about tomorrow. Maybe this is what it takes to stop the chase, to just lay here and lose my sense of place. I used to think being known was the only way. The truth comes out easier when it is late, but your music is much louder than my own pride. I have nowhere left for the restless man to hide. I didn't think I could ever be this still inside. We wouldn't tell you this while the sun was out. But I'm done with what I thought life was about. I can't feel where I am. And this room begins. The ceiling is shaking with a beautiful low tone. I have never been this happy to be unknown. My limbs are just part of the atmosphere now. I can't feel where I am. The song has turned the air into a heavy ink. I'm submerged in a way I cannot even explain. The sound is the only thing that actually exists. I have completely vanished into this midnight fade. The ceiling is shaking with a beautiful low tone. I have never been this happy to be unknown. My limbs are just part of the atmosphere now. street light blue. You thought I wouldn't make it, but I don't care at all. I did exactly what I said. Nobody helped me get this done. I'm just enjoying being right. Put your weight on the wave. I let the rhythm take over. My own pace works for me. The microphone is now. Last bus, stranger nearby, chasing ghosts. My thoughts are moving way too fast, but I can finally hear myself. Your doubts are just a distant sound. I earned this view alone today. It's much nicer than you promised. I knew that I was going far. Put your weight on the wave. Last bus, stranger nearby, chasing ghosts. This is where I belong now. We built this out of nothing. I let the rhythm take over. Put your weight on the wave. I am done asking for help. This is mine and mine alone. I like the way this turns. You were wrong about my name. When I told you my plan, you said I was just dreaming, but dreams turned into this day. I don't need your apology now. I am just too proud lately. My own pace works for me. Put your weight on the way. The air feels clear at last. I am staying for a while. They won't let this go easily. We proved that I am enough. I am exactly where I'm meant to be. I'm done looking back now. I know who I am today. The microphone is now. Yeah. I'm really trying here. Trying to see a way forward for us, you know? A real one. I see you walking toward me now. A person I have never met before is laughing as they lean in close. My stomach drops, but I act tough. I make my face look completely blank, like I didn't see it come around. I'm just staring at the moving cars. I don't remember how to worry anymore. I am letting all the pressure go, letting the noise become my only friend. The humming sound makes my brain slow. I am standing where the air is thin, letting the old days slip away. I didn't think it would hurt this way, but I am choosing not to care. I am washing out the messy parts. We are making a slow breakfast, leaving the person I was behind. I am letting all the pressure go. I don't remember how to worry anymore. I don't remember how to worry. The world is turning and I am okay. I don't have to carry your name. The space between us is a gift. You are finally getting some real sleep. If I think about my chores, I'll die. But I think of home, I'll have to move. Yet this moment is all I have. I don't wanna go back there. I just wanna live in this pause, letting the noise become my only friend. Where I don't owe anyone my time, then I can be a stranger to myself. The headlights look like moving dots. They don't know where they are going, and I don't have to know either. You look happy with your new life, and Sunday morning, no alarm to be ignored. I don't remember how to worry anymore, trading every single fight for this. Don't look at me, I am choosing to be bored and calm. The bad parts are losing their shape, they are dropping the things I held. You know, it feels different this time. I am breathing in the gray exhaust. I am better than I was before. I'm not going to check the time. They're not going to turn around. We're doing this again. I mean, I actually thought, oh, never mind. We just stepped off the Midnight Express. The platform looks like a slow breakfast. Nobody here can even guess my name, and that is the most beautiful thing. You see a man whistling by the gate. You are leaving every yesterday behind. My chest is tight and I am shaking. They have never been this terrified before, but I have never been so wide awake. Everything I knew is getting smaller now. I am ready to see what happens next. The music is pulling me into the air. I don't need to touch the ground. They can hear a heart beating in the noise. We are escaping into a better dream. The ticket in my hand is crumpled up. The air in this town tastes like freedom. I see the street lights beginning to blink. I am walking without a map to guide me, leaving that suffocating life at the station. You are finally becoming who I meant. The fear and the joy are mixing together. I can't believe I made it this far. I am looking at a future I chose. The wood underneath me just gave way. They are falling into the bright sound. I feel like I am dancing on nothing. My old life was a tiny box. It was too cramped to even move. I couldn't spend another minute there. I don't need to touch the ground. Tumbling through this strange house. The rules of nature don't matter now. I am just happy to be somewhere else. They can hear a heart beating in the noise. We are escaping into a better dream. I'm choosing this wild new height. I forgot how to look toward the ground. The ceiling is the only thing I see. We are drifting into a different story. You are never going back to that town. I'm floating where the noise is loudest. It is so good to be a stranger here. I
I've been trying to be patient. I really have. But this is my limit. I hit the red button today. Your face disappeared in a blink. Now I'm trying to make dinner, mixing things I've never even tried. It tastes like nothing to me. Take the heat out of the day.
One tap and you are out.
Everything just looks different since then.
You went through the whole gallery.
Now the notifications have all stopped.
They need to find some peace.
Every smile we had is erased. I threw away that old list, the songs we played on loop. I spent an hour just scrubbing, making sure there is no trace. It still doesn't feel like enough. Take the heat out of the day.
I removed you from the group.
Now the notifications have all stopped.
They need to find some peace.
We didn't realize I was angry.
Everything just looks different since then. I've been holding it so tight.
It started to hurt me inside.
I can't do this for long.
I am choosing myself this time. You went through the whole gallery.
We didn't realize I was angry. I
am walking
away for real.
I bought some paint this morning.
Maybe I'll start
Writing things down. The house feels much bigger now. The space is finally all mine. I hope you are happy elsewhere.
I don't need the reminders anymore.
The space is finally all mine.
I hope you are happy elsewhere.
They are learning how to live. They are learning how to live. I am done. The way you made me feel, I am letting go today. We are finding our way. It's been 8 months since I saw that display. The vibration won't stop against my leg. The loud music outside makes the walls shake. Everyone is out there shouting my old identity. But I am tucked away where nobody looks. Please just let the signal die out. My thumb hovers over the green circle. Should I answer and be that guy again? I don't think I have the reason to pretend. The ringing is a demand I can't meet. I wanna disappear into the corners. I've forgotten what you call me. I am just a heartbeat in the dark. Please just let the signal die out. Maybe I'm just a ghost tonight. The voice goes dark, then wakes up again. The social mask is cracked in half. You are persistent and it makes me shake. They think I'm charming and full of life. I am actually just trying to breathe. I've been acting for so many years. I just wanna be a stranger now. The plastic case is getting warm. One slide and I'd have to perform. I don't wanna hear your voice right now. I am left 100%. Every text you send is a chore. I'm not being mean or staying cold. I am just too tired to exist today. Maybe I'm just a ghost tonight. The voice goes dark, then wakes up again. To give. And yeah, just thank you for everything. It kinda means the world. I am safe in this tiny world. The party doesn't know I'm gone. I'm just a boy under a table. Let the ringing turn into a memory. I walked in wearing black. You looked up as if they never meant to hurt. Thought you were the truth. I put my hand down against the hard wooden table. The work is finally done. I have nothing more left to show or to prove than a ghost like you. I am just so tired without making any sound at all. The rhythm carries me out into the open space tonight. I am grateful for the end. The ink is on my skin. Fingertips from all the hours I spent trying to explain how I felt when we're still a single heart. Now I just look at the ceiling and let go. There's too much inside. Any longer than I stopped needing you. Answer my 1,000 questions tonight. My chest feels so full. I am leaning into this new kind of beauty. I think I'm losing where my body ends, but I haven't moved a muscle since noon. The jobs I find never seem to last. Maybe I was born to be this still, just a ghost in a rented space, holding my breath so you don't hear me. There's no difference between me and the room. Let the dust take what's left of me. I'm letting go of the struggle now. This is the peace I have been seeking, just a fade against the gray paint. The neighbors are yelling through the walls, but now it just sounds like a lullaby. My spine is melting into the structure. Stop calling me to say it's fine. Let the dust take what's left of me. I'm letting go of the struggle now. This is the peace I have been seeking. I found a place where I fit. Don't try to pull me back up. I'm sinking into the ground on purpose. No more searching for a way out, just a fade against the gray paint. The neighbors are yelling through the walls. There's no difference between me and the room. The air in here is my only friend. I'm not fighting the current anymore. The day is over and I'm still here. I don't need a name or a face. Finally matching the pace of the walls. My hands are cold, but I don't care. The city is moving way too fast, and I'm standing completely still in the dark. There's a comfort in being forgotten. I've stopped checking the mailbox for mail. Tell the others I'm not coming back. I settled into the foundation for good. The pressure on my back is a relief, like a hug from someone I never met. The air in here is my only friend. I'm not fighting the current anymore. There's no difference between me and the room. I don't need a name or a face, just a space where I can be nothing. The boundaries are gone for the best. I've traded my life for this stillness. Just kind of fades away, doesn't it? This whole night, I mean. Let the dust settle over my eyes. No more running from what I am. I'm slipping into the cracks today. The day is over and I'm still here.
Enough. I'm gonna talk about this now. I can hear that bass line through the wall. It sounds like us back when we had it all. The rhythm vibrates in my very bones, turning these hallways into stepping stones. I forgot how much I loved that melody until it started washing over me. Now I remember every single word, giving my tired mind a chance to rest. I feel a little dizzy in the head, but I am smiling like a fool again. I'm getting lost inside this brand new sound. It's like a physical embrace from you. I didn't realize what I was going through. I'm terrified to let the feeling go. I haven't felt this good in many years. Hold me down before I float away. The weight shakes the air, it's perfect. You are the only person directly on my face, while I imagine we are in that place where we used to dance until our legs got weak. I'm way too happy to even try to speak. The vibration is the only thing I need. My nervous system is finally at peace. I'm begging for this song to never cease. The buzzing in the metal feels so real. I can't explain the way it made me feel, but I'm about to fly right off the map. Everything else is starting to disappear. The steady thud is keeping me alive. Hold me down before I float away. The relief is bigger than I can handle. I'm so glad I stayed to hear this part. I'm caught inside a beautiful kind of trap. The building hums a tune I recognize. It sounds like us back when we had it all. The rhythm vibrates in my very bones, turning these hallways into stepping stones. I forgot how much I love that melody until it started washing over me. Now I remember every single word. Hold me down before I float away. I feel so much better than I did before. I'm not afraid of any of it anymore. Then just enjoy the way the metal sings. I feel like a kid on a summer night. This artificial push is my favorite thing. I'm so excited I can barely move. This air is blowing directly on my face, while I imagine we are in that place.
That old melody starts to play under the gray sky in summer heat. I thought I forgot how you looked, but then the drums kicked in today. Now I remember every word you said, but even you would see me. I should probably change the station, but I just sit here instead. The chords are pulling me under. I think I finally understand now. The pressure is just too much, so I'm quitting the act tonight. I'm just gonna let go, letting the edges melt. I'm letting the edges of me just melt away like the air in this house. I'm tired of holding a shape, just a man trying to rest. I'm letting the edges melt. That everyone expected to see, making sure I sounded like me, building a life out of bricks, and the water is rising fast. I'm glad to see it all go. That old melody starts to play, but I don't care about anything, just this beat in my chest and the way the song ends. I'm ready for the fade now, but letting the edges melt. No more corners to take. I'm letting the edges of me just melt away, because I cannot carry the world on these shoulders for another day. I am dissolving into the sound. You were the one who knew that I was mostly just pretending. emotions kicked in today. Now I remember every word you said, that everyone expected to see, making sure I sounded like me. I'm letting the edges of me just melt away, but even you would see me, just a man trying to rest. I'm letting the edges melt, building a life out of bricks. The struggle is over for me. I am giving up the ghost. I am sinking into the static, and it feels like the answer. And the water is rising fast. I'm glad to see it all go.
I am looking at your fingers, then the version of myself that I left behind last night. Go ahead and laugh at me, because I am leaning in closer. I am being made into something entirely new, deciding to let your palm touch mine, waiting for the beat to rewrite us. There is a song starting inside, letting the low notes fix my heart. We are different than a minute ago. See how my hand is steady. So I am chasing this choice. I am being made into something entirely new, letting the rhythm change my shape. There is a song starting inside. The past was such a struggle, I was dragging it every single day. I am done carrying that old name, letting the low notes fix my heart. We are different than a minute ago, until I looked at your thumb, letting the music fill the gaps. I am leaving the wreckage far away. See how my hand is steady. The past was such a struggle, I was dragging it every single day, until I looked at your thumb, resting just an inch away from mine. I decided to drop the load. I decided to ask for this. You are done being that sad ghost. They are being made into something entirely new, and brave for the first time. I won't let go of the transition, letting the music fill the gaps. I am brave for the first time. See how I am reaching for you. See how I am reaching for you. I am walking now with you. This feels like a clean start. Don't be a stranger. Don't disappear on me again. There is a song starting inside. Yeah, I'm really trying here. Trying to see a way forward for us, you know? A real one. I can hear you all talking. I see your eyes scan my shoes. Wait until you see the suit tonight. You thought I was done and dusted, but I did exactly what I promised. I'm just standing here taking it. They can't find me inside this storm. I turn the static into my home. Now I exactly where I need to be. They can't find me inside this storm. I built a wall out of high notes. The yelling outside doesn't touch me. I finally like who I've become. I'm letting the feedback drown it out. You're looking, but you're missing me. Your list of what I should be is long, but I'm not checking the boxes anymore. Now I'm just happy, I like myself. It takes a lot to stand this tall. I'm not sorry for being this way. I turn the static into my home. I don't need your hand to lead me. I walked further than you ever said, but I'm stronger than I was before. The air in here is actually fine. I'm breathing without asking you. You're the one who looks nervous now. They can't find me inside this storm. The mess you see is my peace. I'm glad you don't understand it. It means I'm doing something right. I'm staying right where the air moves. You know, it feels different this time. I'm leaving the same way I arrived, with my head held way up high. I don't need your stamp of approval. I'm enough just as I am. We're doing this again? I mean, actually thought. Oh, never mind. I opened my eyes and found you right there. I used to count the ways I might fail today, but you breathed and the noise just stopped for once. Yesterday I was a mess of running gears and wires. The city outside must be screaming at the sky, but I forgot where I put all my armor. I was so scared to wake up and see the shift. I can't even move my arm because you're sleeping. We didn't think I could ever exist this plainly. You don't need to be fast or smart or ready. They are just letting the morning take over. I'm becoming as quiet as the air between us. I thought I had to solve every single problem. Now I am leaning into the way you exist. I'm glad I stopped trying to outrun the sun. Thank you for making me want to slow down and finish trying to be someone else. But you arrived and the bricks turned into mist. We didn't plan on being this easy to understand. You used to think being still was a kind of death, but I'm looking at you and I'm finally wrong there. I'm letting that fear just sit there too. Now I am leaning into the way you exist. I've stopped fighting the way the day begins. I am learning how to just be a person. I am dropping my guard right where I lie. I'm becoming as quiet as the air between us. The static in my chest has turned into song. They didn't know I could belong to a moment. I'm so grateful that you showed up for me and finished trying to be someone else. The clock is ticking, but I am not racing it. But you unscrewed the lid and let me out. I'm glad I stopped trying to outrun the sun. Thank you for making me want to slow down. The clock is ticking, but I am not racing it. I found a place where I don't have to perform. I am soaking up the peace you give for free. I'm lucky that I get to witness your dream. So finally starting to breathe with you. I am leaning into the stillness of the day. I'm yielding to the way you love me. I am yielding. So glad we ended up right here. We are simple and I am perfectly fine. You are staying exactly where I am.
You know what? I've been trying to be patient. I really have. But this is my limit.
And I don't look back once. The air smells like the rain that came through 5 years ago. Say I'd never actually leave, and I am getting faster. I don't trust my gut anymore.
Finally, the echoes are the only thing left.
And I am getting faster.
I don't trust my gut anymore.
Everything just sounds like the past, louder than my own heart.
I'm choosing to just give up.
I stood there for too long. Now I'm counting every single step. It's like I'm waking up late, realizing I missed my whole life. Everything just sounds like the past, louder than my own heart.
Finally, the echoes are the only thing left.
I stayed until it all went blurry and mean and small. I'm okay with being gone. I'm choosing to just give up.
Maybe I stayed because I was
Too scared to be alone again.
Now I'm walking into the dark.
When nobody can ask me why. I shouldn't have let it go. I stayed until it all went. But I can't even remember what I was trying to say. The speakers are still humming somewhere, and it helps me think straight. I don't care where I'm going, as long as it isn't back.
Finally, the echoes are the only thing left.
It's supposed to be like this at the end,
And I'm finally moving.
the regret is just too loud.
Blurry and mean and small. Blurry and mean and small. Blurry and mean and small. I'm just walking away now.
It's just too late now.
Just walking away now.
I'm okay with being gone. It's supposed to be like this at the end.
I keep thinking about, everything, how I messed it all up. It is 3 in the morning and I am wide awake. You said my name and the whole world tilted. So I chose to let go of the edge. I'm looking straight up at that plain white surface. The moment I decided was the fastest I ever moved. I have never felt this kind of bravery before. I can tell you anything while the clock is frozen. is finally choosing to drift away. Tell the ground I'm not coming down for a while. I was afraid to fall until I met you. Safe because there's nothing beneath my feet. I have never felt this kind of bravery before. Loving you is the only way I can breathe. I remember how much I used to shake, but the wobbling stopped when I looked at your face. We have been talking for hours without moving. The storm outside does not matter to me anymore. I am not looking for a way to land safely, higher than any place I have ever been. There is a strange kind of peace in this state. We told the truth and the weight just vanished. You laughed and it was like I could fly. Every second I am getting further from the start. Tell the ground I'm not coming down for a while, because the old ways were never meant for me. I am hanging here waiting for your next word. We are drifting and it is better this way, but the surface was always moving under me. The only safety is never touching it again. Loving you is the only way I can breathe. I remember how much I used to shake. It took me a long time to understand that being untethered was not a mistake. But the wobbling stopped when I looked at your face. But the surface was always moving under me. The only safety is never touching it again. I'm not worried about where we might go. Everything looks smaller from this high up. I am not worried about where we might go. This is the most honest I have ever been. You're never going back to that shaky place. This is the most honest I have ever been. Yeah. Just thank you for everything. It kinda means the world. Above the mess and the daily noise, with you beside me in the quiet dark. The view from here is finally clear, and I'm not planning on landing today.
It's been 8 months since I heard your voice. I should be sleeping, but I'm wide awake. Maybe I'm hoping you'll just hang up first. The buzzing stops, then it starts again. I wanna reach out, but I'm scared. Tell me you are still the one for me. I don't know who I am without you. You always knew how to make me laugh. Now I'm just staring at the wall. If I answer, what do I even say? Do I even need a purpose anymore? I'm dissolving into the very air, but now I'm fading out of view. I wanna reach out, but I'm scared. Tell me you are still the one for me. Somebody come and find what's left. Pick up the phone and make me real. Now there is just this humming in my hand. I'm paralyzed by the possibility of your hello. I'm tired of being so far away. I'm waiting for you to save the day. I am just a shadow in the dark. No more lines and no more limits. Do I even need a shape anymore? I've become a ghost in this big house. I don't recognize the person in my head. Everything is drifting stop it. Maybe your voice will bring me back. I just need to know you're okay. I'm slipping through the cracks of the day. Somebody come and find what's left. Just a person waiting for a ring. I wanna reach out, but I'm scared. Tell me you are still the one for me. The pain of being a person is too much. Pick up the phone and make me real. I'm waiting for you to save the day. Somebody come and find what's left. I am just a shadow in the dark. I miss the chance to hear you. I am just a shadow in the dark. No more lines and no more limits. Just a person waiting for a ring. Pick up the phone and make me real. Now I'm waiting for you to save the day. No more lines and no more limits.
I've got my things all packed up by the exit. You are just standing here with both my hands full. You are staring at me, but you aren't speaking. I'm checking the time on my wrist for no reason. We ended that shouting match about an hour ago. Now there is only this weird low hum between us. We are trying to find where my normal rhythm went. I'm just a small part of the frequency now. I'm drifting into the static and I don't mind it. You are just a fade in the background of this scene. You are becoming air and letting it all go. I am blending into the low hum of the evening. Now I'm just waiting for you to say one word. The straps of my bags are digging into my palms. I wonder what you are thinking behind those eyes now. The only sound is the drone of the building. I am drifting into the static and I don't mind it. You are just a fade in the background of this scene. I'm just a small part of the frequency now. I am blending into the low hum of the evening. The tension I carried has turned into a thin mist. I am finding my place in the vibration of the space. They are dissolving while you stand frozen in time. We haven't felt this calm in 1,000 years. All the anger we had simply washed out of me. I forgot how it felt to just exist without trying. The struggle is over and I am leaning into the slip. My chest is finally moving the way it should again. You are becoming air and letting it all go. The tension I carried has turned into a thin mist. I'm disappearing and it is the kindest thing. I see the way you were trying to find a starting point, but my mind is already halfway down the driveway. We were so loud before the sun started going down. Now I can't remember what we were even fighting for. Now it looks like a photo I've seen once or twice. I'm just a small part of the frequency now. I'm fading out into the white noise of the day. The panic has left and I am perfectly still inside. They're moving at the same speed as the dust in the air. You're shouting with your eyes, but I am already gone. I really messed things up, didn't I? For us, I mean, I know. I'm melting into the tone, and it is enough for me. I'm stepping back into the vibration. The match is over, and I am the winner. We are lost in the wave of the moment.
This one's for you. You know who you are.
It's been 2 hours since I turned the key. The highway just goes on and on tonight. I had to leave before I lost my mind. There was nothing left to say to you, so I'm chasing the white lines into the dark, trying to remember how I used to be. I don't think I'll find the way back to the start. I'm turning the volume as high as it goes. Let the melody take every thought I own. I'm pushing the pedal just to find some peace. This music is the only thing I have left, and I'm never looking in that rear view again. The morning was a blur of picking up things, folded clothes that didn't belong to me, simple acts that made my chest go tight. I didn't realize how much we'd grown apart until I stood in the center of the quiet, knowing that it was finally time to go. If I slow down, I might actually break, because the pressure is getting too hard to hide. I'm reaching for something I haven't felt yet. I'm turning the volume as high as it goes. Let the melody take every thought I own. I'm pushing the pedal just to find some peace. I don't think I'll find a way back to the start, just to feel like I'm standing on solid ground. How do I find the start? There's a new fire burning in my head tonight. This music is the only thing I have left. I'm making a run for the edge of the world, and I don't care where the road ends today. I used to think I couldn't breathe alone, but look at me now under these yellow lamps. The air is fresh and I'm taking it all. I'm an artist again with a blank page ahead. No more scripts about who I'm supposed to be. I'm bold enough to find my own way back. I can see my whole self stretching out into the notes that are filling this car. I'm tracing the long line of that electric chord, and I'm never looking in that rear view again, just to feel like I'm standing on solid ground. I don't think I'll find the way back to the start. I'm stronger than the fear that held me back. I am wide awake and I'm choosing to move. How do I find the start? I'm shouting the words that I couldn't say, then finally finding a brand new heart. Just kinda afraid it doesn't. The radio is screaming and so am I. I'm letting the old version of us burn out, because I'm finally headed for something real. I'm not the same person you knew. Enough. We're gonna talk about this now. I didn't think you'd be standing there, looking right back when I checked twice. I blinked and had to turn away. My face went hot for no reason. We forgot what I was doing. The test scores don't matter at all, not when you look at me like that. I'm suddenly so full of life, my heart is making a scene. I've never been this wide awake, I just want wanna yell out loud. The library air is finally clear. Long nights are finally over today. I can't stop this goofy grin I'm spinning, and I love it. Everything that had a name just drifted out the window. Everything that had a name just drifted out the window. I wanna run down the street, I can't wait to see what's next. My whole chest is humming today. You are so glad we're here. I've been a stranger to my days, lost in books and ink and worry, but you just broke the spell. I caught your eye and I knew life's starting for real now. I'm not a tired student tonight, I'm just a guy who is happy. The static is gone for good. I wanna celebrate with you, my legs wanna jump around. This energy is way too much, I haven't felt this way before. The mess in my head disappeared. Everything that had a name just drifted out the window. I forgot how to be sad. The future looks so bright now. I'm laughing because I can. They put my pens away forever. We closed the last of the files. I didn't think you'd be standing there, looking right back when I checked twice. I blinked and had to turn away. My face went hot for no reason. We forgot what I was doing. The test scores don't matter at all. Everything that had a name just drifted out the window. Now there is only this buzz, the one you gave me earlier. I'm practically floating off the ground. Now when you look at me like that, guess I should try and turning, but thanks for being you, you know. I'm letting it all go now. You made the day turn beautiful. I'm not holding anything back. Lost in books and ink and worry. Looking out at the gray sky, your hand brushed against my arm. That was how it all started. Just one small touch in October. Now I'm staring at your name, the person you used to know. It vibrates against the wood grain. I could slide the bar right, waiting for the noise to stop. 12 hours at the desk today. The boss had too much to say. I just wanna close my eyes, let the low notes take over. Here the world just disappears now. I'm finally letting the walls of this room turn into water. I am giving up the fight, surrendering to the way I sink, letting go of every single plan. The bass hits like a soft coat, yeah, pressing me down to the rug. I'm done trying to be strong. Nobody expects me to win anyway. It is okay to be tired. I've carried this for 10 miles. I am putting the burden down tonight. The buzzing stops, then starts again. You won't take no for an answer, but I have run out of words. My voice is gone after today. I'm letting the call go through. The shoulders are sinking down deep. I'm finally letting the walls of this room turn into water. Everything is washing away from me. The waves are soft and warm. Maybe you wanted to say sorry, or maybe you just feel lonely. He doesn't live here right now. He's drifting in the deep blue, underneath the rhythm and the hum. Looking out at the gray sky, your hand brushed against my arm. That was how it all started. Just one small touch in October. Now I'm staring